I'll go get some more drinks for the boys.
That's my wife.
Cut my dick off.
I can't believe Snoop was talking about
Do you like the Blue Man Group? Welcome to the Thread Count Podcast.
I think he's saying Seagram's gin.
Cheryl Crow.
Your ass crack is whack. I want to put it on tap. Thank you, wife.
Oh, it's more to rig. You want to put it on tap? Dude, it's growing, dude. I don't like my taps. You don't like Bill Cosby? Time to snuggle.
All right. Welcome to the Thread Count Podcast. My name's Shannon Laleem. I'm here with my co-host,
Cheryl Crow.
And our special guest, Anthony Rogers. How are you doing?
Doing good. It's nice to meet you, Cheryl Crow.
Mr.
I've been a big fan for a while.
You know, if it makes you happy.
Can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Now, you're
Cheryl
from
Croaks,
St.
probably.
Louis.
Oh, yeah, St. Louis, Missouri, yeah.
And you grew up there your whole life,
I grew up in the
right?
suburbs there, yeah, around there.
I didn't know that was in Missouri, to be honest. I had to
Where'd you think
ask
it was?
Shannon. I was like, where is St. Louis?
You
I
just didn't
thought
even know?
maybe like somewhere where like the Chiefs would play or something.
No, Joey's
That
so
close?
stupid. I don't think
3
he
hours.
knows.
Kansas
Okay,
City.
okay.
Kansas City's where the Chiefs play,
Joey's so stupid. I don't think he knows that like Missouri was a state.
yeah. Most people don't, that's why I like it.
I thought it was just
It's
a
like-
river, dude.
It's the longest river in the United States, yeah, Missouri River.
Why did they name it after Missouri, though?
It's the best state, honestly. I don't want to tell people that, actually. Actually, it sucks. You don't want to go there. Stay in your hometown.
Wait,
But,
Missouri?
I love it
The
there,
Missouri
honestly.
River?
It's the longest river in the United States, yeah. I'm teaching you guys all kinds
Is that
of stuff about the
true?
Midwest.
Not Mississippi?
No, you'd think Mississippi would be, but it's not.
Really?
Yeah, it's the longest
Wow.
word river, probably.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's like an interesting little fact there. Like, are there any sort of super fun sites that are coming downstream? Like, do you guys have any like weird super fun stories of like people like becoming alien like? We have that in New York. We're from New York originally, so we have like
You're both from New York?
yeah,
Buffalo?
we're from yeah.
Okay.
So we're
We
from
were
Buffalo.
raised together. Now we're married.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's my cousin.
That's my cousin.
We probably are, technically, since we're all Irish, we're all related a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie. Part of my fear of doing the ancestry is figuring out that we're kind of related. You know, because like
It's good we're not going to reproduce then, because then we're not doing anything wild.
yeah, because in Buffalo, it's like everybody knows. It's a very small
It is a small town.
town. Yeah,
What's it,
and
100,000 or something?
I don't know how many people there are in Buffalo, to be honest. But like, what I do know is everybody knows everybody, and then like. I have some Irish family, and Joey has some Irish family, and I feel like all the Irish people were related, like at one point in Buffalo.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Shane, what the
Everybody
fuck
used
is
to
this
marry their
person
cousins.
outside with this fucking... What's going on?
It's almost as Florida as being related to each other and married. we're almost, that guy, what was he doing?
What was that?
don't know.
That was
a
somebody-
huge sign.
I think somebody stole a smoothie sign from the local smoothie shop.
They're bringing it to our porch, Shan. What the fuck?
No, they're not.
Oh, did they not?
No, they're not
Oh.
bringing it to our porch.
I
Should've.
I hallucinated and saw them bring it to our porch and was like, "Who's this person with this sign in our fucking porch?"
That is so nuts.
Sorry. Okay, back to the thing. I'm sorry.
So you grew up in the suburbs, though, outside of Missouri.
Yeah. I grew up in like O'Fallon, Missouri.
Okay.
It was like a nicer town kind of thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
mass.
And what was like the biggest like conspiracies that happened in your hometown?
I don't know. We had like Pamela Hupp. Remember Pamela Hupp, the story?
Pamela Hop.
Yeah, we probably remember it way more than O'Fallon. It was like this is a
I
serial
don't know
killer
what that
story.
is.
This lady like killed a bunch of people.
Oh wow.
She was from O'Fallon, I think.
Oh, a woman serial killer.
Yeah. She killed like her mom and a bunch of other crazy people. Like I think she like tried to kill some retard or something. Got caught.
Oh,
Wow.
dang.
Interesting.
Or whatever word for retard.
It's crazy that you get caught when you're.
You think it'd be easier to kill a retard, right? Like you think that'd be the easiest
Not,
fucking thing
dude.
to do?
They're strong, bro. You got to be careful.
That's fair. You gotta
Yeah,
trick them.
yeah.
You gotta trick them.
If they get a hold of you, it's kind of like a giant, like fat
what-
guy if he was fighting me. If
You
they
know
get a
the
hold of
best
me, they
way
kill me,
to
but I
do
can run.
that?
you think you could outrun a retard? Like
I
Depending on what kind.
I
not
think
like
I would
Rain Man.
use I think I would use sour Skittles,
it's bait. Just throw it on the ground and run.
and then it would land with a dum dum.
Oh my
It's
god.
the only way to get rid of them.
This is actually sponsored by Skittles and Dum Dums.
Fuck yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh man.
we like pretending we have sponsorships. We don't actually have sponsorships.
We donate it all to the mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Oh my god.
Donate all our money.
Now,
I think I am a little bit.
I think everybody's
you
retarded.
Yeah.
you've been doing comedy for a while
Like
now, right?
10 years, yeah.
What made you start? Like, what got you like into it?
I wasn't talented at music, so like I was
Do you like music a lot?
I used to have like bands and stuff, and I was so bad at it.
What'd you
like,
play?
I like sang and played guitar and a bunch of other stuff really badly.
Did you sing or did you scream?
Well, I tried to sing. Like I don't know if I actually sing, but I tried
Yeah.
my hardest. And like
Are you like Ketamine Chesney?
I don't know. That's a great name. I'm not familiar with. That's a great name.
Oh my god.
But no, I sucked at music, so then I just like, and then I made fun of a bunch of stuff, and then like, I made fun of like the riots in St. Louis whenever there, like people were like rioting there, and then they like, they all called me like racist. I got banned from writing, and then I went into comedy.
Wait,
after
what
that.
does writing mean?
Writing? Like I wrote like blog articles and stuff.
Oh,
I was like,
you said R.I.D.
R.I.D. Yeah.
instead of. I thought you meant like riding
Riding
a
that
horse. Yeah.
No, writing.
Riding some bitches, bruh.
Riding bitches, dude. That's what I did before.
For writing,
before the
okay.
war.
So big you gotta ride them.
So you were blogging, and then like once you got kind of like canceled. you
Yeah, but I lived in my
started
parents'
comedy.
basement when I got canceled, so I feel like it was just free promotion.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean, there's like Washington Post like called me a neo-Nazi or something. I'm like that's interesting.
Whoa, at least you were on the Washington Post.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
They're like shitty racist writer Anthony. I'm like, I'm a writer. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, finally, I'm a writer, dude.
Yeah.
Mom, hang that up.
Yeah, exactly. Because I like lived in my basement. They're like trying to like. I had nothing going for me. They're trying to be like, you can never work again. I'm like, I never did.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I never really did.
Got nothing to
Is
lose.
that a threat or is
Yeah.
that a promise?
Like, oh no, I'll never work at Target now. This sucks. I don't know. My dreams are
You
over.
could, dude. You could easily work at Target.
I don't know if I'm target material after that article came out. Like, I don't know. If
No, you are. You are. They love that.
You just
stuff.
got to look up a.
they love that stuff.
Yeah, Target loves that.
They love racism.
Yeah.
I'd say so. That's why they're called Target.
Target's big
That's-
racist.
They're big fans of guns.
Yeah.
Big fans of guns at Target. There's a
Don't they
reason
sell
why they
guns
all wear
there?
red.
I don't know. Man.
They wear red just in case.
Just laugh at the premise of Target loves racism.
Yeah.
That's just like hilarious to me.
That's why they're red, dude. They got that
Yeah,
red dot.
that's the
red.
Republican. That's the sign.
Yeah.
They're showing it.
Everybody thinks
And Walmart
Republicans-
is obviously Democrat because that's why they have blue.
That's it.
That's the.
And the retarded people. All right.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
Okay, that's great.
I don't
Now,
mean
in comedy, so like, when did you start your podcast? Then, like, you started stand up, and then how long before you started podcasting?
Yeah, I guess I did start that first. So I my buddy had our Texas radio station, and like we're on the Texas radio. My friend Bruce and I, we're on like we started the show there, the Anthony Rogers show there, and then like we just got I just made fun. When I was like younger, I would just like roast everybody nonstop without feeling bad about it. Like now I'm a little older, I'm like, okay, like I need to like not be so mean to people.
Yeah.
But
what
like
would you say? Roast me,
no.
motherfucker. Roast me.
I'm not. I'm
I'll-
like too
I'll-
happy. You gave me like tequila. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just made me. I don't know. You're a nice person. Like,
Tell
I'm
me-
Thank you,
okay.
but roast me. I don't
We'll get
care.
there. We'll get there. A couple more of
Yeah.
these. We'll get there.
Call me freaking.
Actually, you know
You just
what's
want to jerk off to it. It sounds
Yeah.
like it's like just tell me how fucking terrible I am in my bedroom right now.
I'm gonna
That's why he's
come,
married
bruh.
to me. Yeah, no. No,
That
the
makes
other
sense.
day we went to the to this open mic, and it's next to a karaoke night.
Oh shit.
And so afterwards, we all went over. A couple of us went over and did karaoke, and it's at a gay bar. And it's funny because like I look like a total lesbian, and Joey looks like he's a transitioning
Especially
lesbian.
after my haircut. I'm becoming a man. I'm finally becoming a man.
Congratulations. It's so brave. It's so
Yeah,
brave.
yeah.
If you knew I
think
was
he
a woman,
does.
would you start to get scared right now?
I don't
Like
know.
a woman who became a man?
What if he was trans?
It's believable,
Would you believe
right?
it?
It's these days. I thought everyone's trans now. I don't know. I just assumed
I
everybody's
can
trans.
act more manly for your bra.
Oh my god! So you
I'm a
said
man,
you
I'm a
started
man.
this podcast because your friend was kind of in the
Yeah, I had a
the
radio
business?
show, a Texas radio show first, and then we got fired, rehired a bunch. Like, and answer, we would make fun of these people, and like they got mad because we had all the big guests, so they'd get like jealous, and then we played into that and just made fun of them really bad.
Yeah.
Like we had like the Wolf of Wall Street and like porn stars and like fucking the guy from like Buck Cherry, a bunch of
You had
of,
the
like,
real Wolf of Wall Street?
Jordan Belfort, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Like the first year we had a show. So all the shows on the radio station is interviewing like local bands and shit, and just like, hey, what's it like? You know, it's like just looking gay as fuck. fuck by comparison. And like, and so we went from like afternoon to morning really fast, and everybody else got really pissed. So then the entire radio station was basically just like people like trying to defend themselves against us during their entire show. Like it'd be like a morning show where we just interview famous people and porn stars and don't even talk about any other show. And then the next show is like, I don't really like that morning show. It was like they were getting like all pissed. Then we got fired, rehired.
Wow.
And then I posted like this thing like what's the best song to kill yourself to, and they try to fire me again. I think that was the last thing I did.
Which one was it? What was the winner?
I don't remember, but there's a lot of good choices.
I feel
a lot
like
of good choices.
I feel like Thriller would be a cool one.
In the
And you're like,
then the person who finds you has to hear it too.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you. You gotta.
It's like very like spooky.
Thriller. Okay,
That one's not
I
so
feel
nice
like
for the people that find you though.
I feel like for me, maybe it would be like in the arms of an angel far away. You know that one?
What about
It's a Sarah McLachlan song.
It's getting closer.
Some Buddy Holly.
What would be your song that you would?
I don't know. I just want to play the worst song I can think of so that whoever finds me has to hear it.
Yeah,
So
like
I
the
do.
ice cream song. The ice cream man song.
Or Old McDonald. I'd kill myself to Old McDonald. It's on fucking loop. I'm like, I mean, you find me.
You go to hell if you do that, dude.
Nah.
Terrible songs for people to find you to would be like that song Friday.
Oh God. Like, yeah, he killed himself, but even worse, Friday I played like on fucking loop. That would start a portal, probably.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked up.
Oh my god! Yeah,
You'd
and
be
then it's
that's
like
how you become a ghost.
everybody was looking forward to the weekend besides her.
Yeah, dude. Rebecca Black's a poet. Rebecca Black. She's a poet.
Rebecca Black.
What do
Such a
you
crazy
do
name.
if you
Crazy
die
name.
and then you're a ghost? Like, what the fuck? Are you supposed to? You're fucked. You just gotta like live and watch everyone else forever.
Well, do you have to work still?
No, you just float around.
Well, fuck
You're,
it.
you're nothing, but you gotta watch. You got eyes. You're nothing but eyes.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't know.
what types of like famous comics like got you like were you into either like before you started or now?
I was way more
or-
into music. I didn't even give a fuck about comedy, to be honest. Like, I didn't even know it was a job. I think it's like the easiest job on earth, so I like it.
You kind of run
it-
across it. I feel like nobody knows how you start comedy because
Yeah.
like we were comedy fans,
Okay.
and then like we would go to shows and stuff, but like I never knew there was like a local comedy scene, or I never knew
Most people don't.
how long it takes
I'm
for
sorry.
people. Yeah.
Turns out no one
My,
knows.
turns out my ads
it's
aren't
so
hitting.
true.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
No, and
So true though.
and so like we just never knew the process of like what it takes to become like a comedian. I don't think a lot of people do.
Fair, yeah. No, I didn't either. I still don't really. I'm just like a bar
Yeah.
and grill comedian. I'm just trying to do as many bars as I can. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. And now with your podcast, you've had the chance to like have a lot of like really cool people on. Like who are like some of your like favorite guests you've had?
I don't know. I had Tommy Chong on. That was cool.
I saw that. That was nuts.
Did you gape out Tommy?
I just straight sucked his dick, dude.
Oh yeah.
On camera, you know. No, you have to watch the episode to find out if it happened or not.
Yeah.
I was joking, but
Do you really want to see?
I like David Icke a lot. He's like the real Alex Jones kind of vibe,
Okay.
like a British Alex Jones. That's not a Fed.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
I feel like Alex Jones is a Fed, but no, I don't know. A lot of
He
people,
could
man.
be.
He seems like a plan
he
for
could be
sure.
an alien.
An alien. Well, that's.
And they're like, we're gonna keep on bloating you. He's like imprisoned by the aliens. They're like, we're gonna fill you up with gel and send you to America to say crazy stuff.
Yeah, the truth
Yeah.
would make it sound crazy.
Yeah.
I saw you had Carol Baskin, and then you also had Joe Exotic, but from prison. Was that
Yeah.
live from prison?
Yeah,
or
he
he's-
called in from prison. Yeah, that was a dark episode because the child in me is like, man, that was one of the biggest documentaries of all time. And when it's like talking to this guy, he talked to him. He's just sad as fuck. He's been locked up the whole time. Like
Yeah.
he just now, I think a couple months ago, finally saw Tiger King for the first time. I think he's just been in prison since before the movie came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he
Wow.
hasn't gotten one boy butt since he's been.
Well, he's been in
locked up.
prison, so he's lucky.
he's-
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're
He's
right.
Perfect.
Is
Yeah.
that, is that even a punishment if you're gay to go to prison? You lock up a bunch of dudes with you? Right? You're
feel-
like,
that's like every like ugly gay guy's like dream is to like end up in jail. Like, he's like, oh, then I'm gonna finally get them all. They're all gonna want me.
you can't leave the room you're in, like, you know?
What if
They put
like,
you in with at least one, like a cellmate, so you got at least one guy, you know. So I don't know. It's probably.
what if Joe Exotic like went to like law school within prison so that he could advocate for lowering the age people could come to prison just so he could
Get more dudes.
get more dudes in there.
That's what he advocates for.
Yeah.
Not to get himself out of prison,
But to just get more
dudes.
dudes. He wants to like strengthen laws like pot's gonna be illegal again.
Bringing it
What's
back.
pot like in Missouri?
Pretty good. It's legal there. It's recreational.
really?
There. Yeah.
Oh, what? And it's not in Florida?
No,
How does that
it makes no
make
sense.
any sense?
It makes no sense, dude. Like, it's hard to go to the South, honestly, for certain reasons like that. Like, I fucking hate that the weed's crazy.
I think there was fucking corruption in the voting in Florida for the weed thing because
think you got old
everyone
people.
thinks it should be okay. Like, who's
Well-
voting no?
Well, your entire demographic's made of, like, 70-years-olds, though.
Well,
Like,
what
most of them-
happened,
people your age are
though-
like, fuck yeah. But, like, I mean, I imagine.
Well, the thing is, in most states, you just have to pass by a majority, but in Florida, you have to pass by what's called a supermajority. And so, like, in order for any of these laws to pass, they need to pass by like over 60% or something, like where it's like, well, then that's like a lot harder to achieve because like Florida's a pretty 50-50 state when it comes to most things. Not in the last couple of years, it's gotten a little like more like
A 50-50 gape.
yeah. Exactly. Now, when it comes to like comedy and stuff, like have you been able to like meet anyone like that you thought was like pretty cool, like from the comedy world or?
Yeah, no, I think like comedy and podcasts pretty much introduced me to everybody I've ever wanted to be introduced to, pretty much. You know, if I ever like thought of it, like favorite bands as a kid.
Really? Like who?
Like okay, for how old are you guys getting? You guys are like early 30s.
I'm 32.
32. Okay, so
Yeah, 30.
I'm 38. So like early 2000s, like this band. You guys know Smile T Soul? You heard that band?
Who?
Smile T Soul, like a band like in the early 2000s.
I'll tell yourself.
Probably
Smile-
would know their songs.
Smile T
maybe.
Soul, bottom of the bottle. It was like, I do it for the drug. He just yells, I do it for the drugs.
Probably I know that. Yeah.
But anyways, that was like one of my favorite bands as a kid. And he was like co-host for like 9 months.
Yeah.
And that was fucking and he's my friend now, but it was like crazy like that even happened at all. And I'm just like some fucking
That's really cool.
I'm just some idiot from Missouri, like just doing this. So it's like funny, like seeing like
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
things come together. I'm not like some dude who's like, yeah, that's right. I'm not like Kanye West, where I just assume that's how my life happens. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
like, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm just like just living. I'm like, that was cool.
That's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy when like things like that happen sometimes.
Yeah,
right?
it's
like,
it's crazy these people even know my name. It's just weird to me. And then I don't know, any rock star I probably ever want to meet. I probably met already, and then most actors, just anybody. I just
What
reached
are
out to.
your favorite like bands and such, or like what do you like music wise?
Now I don't know, but like I don't know. I had like a brand new phase, like brand new.
Brand
like,
new, yeah.
Dude, is
yeah.
it sad? Do you
Jesse.
do you know about the thing with the singer?
What I heard he had some allegations or something.
So yeah, he had allegations where
About young
he
stuff.
was like kind of like talking to like underage girls a bunch when he was in his prime. He was in his like early 20s, but he was like fucked up with it. And then he, obviously like apologized and was like went to rehab for sex therapy and this and that. But now like I feel conflicted when I listen to their music. I try to be like, this isn't the guy that did all that stuff.
I think most artists are complete shitbags, and I just have to appreciate their art and separate it from them as a person.
Yeah.
See-
I just assume everybody's just like an evil psychopath that just shamelessly self-promote whatever they
I
can.
wish
like,
more people would be good, but I don't think it's.
It's just like I'm not
Yeah.
gonna stop watching like good movies because like someone sucks in it or something. It was like
Yeah.
I felt that way too when all that stuff came out about like everyone's just like friends with Jeffrey Epstein. You're just like, oh my god, all these people are probably pedophiles, but I'm like, still a good movie.
It's still a good movie. I feel like when like those guys from those like pop punk bands like were weird to young girls, it was like
That is weird.
Well, that was like every female sales associate's at Zumi's dream. Like,
Yeah.
like that's all I dreamed of in my days working at
She
Zumi's.
fucking wanted it. She fucking wanted it. No, just
I'm just saying, like I would have done anything for half of those pop punk guys to try and groom me.
Oh man, yeah. Well, I don't know, man.
Bad, but I totally would go to these
100
concerts
years
and be
ago,
like,
I think
"Fuck me."
anything went. I don't think there was any law about anything 100 years ago. Talking about the world wars, there was nothing going. There was no restrictions. All right.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Now, have you ever been in a bed with two other people?
That's an interesting question. Probably not, actually, now that I think about it.
No, you've never been in a bed with other people.
It's my first time, yeah. First time talking into a microphone on a bed, yeah.
Your first threesome.
Yeah, first threesome, yeah.
First bang bus.
First bang.
Bringing the black boys.
That's hilarious.
You have any good sleepover stories from your youth?
Oh, man, I hated sleeping in other people's houses. I always went home.
Really? Were you a pee-pee?
No, I just fucking had an awesome bed, and everybody else's like couch sucked and shit. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I'd like watch like wrestling events at people's houses, and I just like go home, and they're like, "Well, I thought you were gonna sleep over." I'm like, "Well, this sucks." Like, it's like I don't want to.
You just wanted to snuggle with your mommy.
I want to snuggle with everyone else's mom.
Yeah, everyone
Oh,
else.
that's nice.
That's nice.
You'd cry and be like, "Your mom needs to snuggle me."
And then you look at your friend while your mom, like, they're hugging you, and you're like, and like, you're like,
Have you ever had sex with any of your friends' moms?
No, I don't think I'd be a friend then. Probably, you know.
You've never stiflered?
No, I don't think I'd. I wouldn't do that to somebody. Probably. Plus, all my friends have like ugly moms.
Really?
I'm just joking.
Shout out to all the
All the ugly
mommies.
moms. No, I'm joking.
Shout out to all your friends' fucking
Maybe-
dog-faced mommies with the
dog face mom.
No, I banged some of their dads. I don't know. If that's
Yeah.
if that's the
Yeah.
thing. It wasn't gay though. So
Their dads were
yeah, if they're dead.
Very
all the
inclusive.
successful ones, yeah.
Yeah, just joking.
Surgeons.
My friends don't actually have dads, so I couldn't have banged their dads.
Yeah,
either.
yeah. You told me that. Yeah. You guys were like the dadless trio,
Yeah.
like the three no dad trios.
No. I was talking about not having a dad. They're like, that's what we have in common. I'm like, I think we have more than that in common for friends. Probably. I'm like, we got a couple more things in common. Hopefully.
We all have no dads. What's up? No dads.
They circumcise people in Missouri.
Me at least. Yeah, I don't know about the rest.
That's what I
You haven't
wanted to
checked your
ask,
friends?
but I thought I'd just ask about overall in Missouri.
You haven't
Yeah.
checked your friends?
Not yet.
You ever flick them in the freaking foreskin and say, "Let me fucking peel it back and see what's going on.
Not yet. No.
Let me find cheese in
yeah.
there and put it on
Find
some
some
fucking with some caviar." What if
No,
that was
no,
a thing? Like they started jarring foreskin.
fuck.
Oh, sorry.
No, I
French
said gross as
cheese.
fuck.
That's
You
actually.
want another one? Speaking of that,
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
another fucking drink, but that was fucking
I actually think that's how
Do
they
you
make
need anything,
French
Shan?
cheese. No.
I'll be back. Keep on talking about foreskin.
foreskin cheese. Yeah,
I
we won't
spent
let
too
it
much
go.
time talking about Jewish foreskin last night, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah.
It's like that's like a super old joke like that I wrote, and I've like expanded over like the years. But it's funny because I literally have a video of me doing that joke there at my first showcase, but I only had like one part of it.
Okay, at that same
And,
place.
At the same place.
That's
my
interesting.
my first showcase ever was at
At
Boca
the box?
Blackbacks. They used to do a local showcase there.
Oh, okay.
And they don't do that anymore. There was a guy who ran a spot there, and they stopped doing that, and they started doing like the headliner series more frequently.
Oh, okay.
So
And then I probably was for locals with me anyway.
yeah, that's why I feel like there's probably a lot of maybe blacklisted cops.
No, that's what they're. Yeah, I don't want to say too much about, but I'm like,
Yeah. Well, we were saying with the bed. So
Sorry,
has
dripping
anything?
tequila all
You're
over.
married, right, or what?
wait, what?
You're married, or
Yeah, married. Yeah,
You're married. How long have you been married?
since 2021.
2021. Okay, cool. And were you together for a long time?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
were
we're
you-
together since like 2015.
Oh, okay. So we've been together since 2011.
Oh
so,
wow, that's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats,
so
that's
kinda
awesome. Most
similar.
people don't work well as teams, but I feel like anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like
Yeah.
selfish. They're like marriage is dumb. I'm like, no, it's undesirable. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, no, you're just a lonely piece of shit. Cry to sleep, bitch.
Yeah.
Cry to sleep.
It's like no wonder nobody was married.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're probably cold in bed without somebody's body to warm you.
Yeah, not everybody can be desirable, you know.
Yeah. Now, being married for so long, like I'm sure you've maybe done some spicy things. Do you ever talk about sexual things in your act or anything like that, or?
Are you not personal about the wife stuff?
Not usually personal about that, but I mean, I'm not. It's not like on purpose or anything. I think I just say retard and faggot 17 times and get paid for it. That's kind of what I feel like my job is right now. I'm like, well, he said retard and faggot. Cool, good job. Yeah, it's like
There's like guys in the audience with the checklist. They're like,
he said both words.
Yeah.
He mentioned the N word, but he
Yeah.
didn't say it. Check.
Yeah, all right.
Pass.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh my god.
That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm just like saying like stupid shit that people with jobs can't say. I feel like that's my only job.
Have you been to Austin before?
No, I'm not
No?
gay.
Oh, because I feel
was
like
joking.
I feel like they would they would love all that stuff there. You know, like
Yeah,
that's
fuck
like that
Austin.
area.
Fuck that place.
I like that stance because that's like
It's a different stance.
yeah.
No, everybody
I
else
haven't
just
heard
wants
it.
to. Well, everybody else just wants like, can I have stuff? Can I have stuff? And I'm like, fuck Austin. I don't know.
Yeah.
Joe. I hope Joe Rogan gatekeeps comedy forever.
Yeah,
I hope he only lets his friends in.
you should.
And
You
no
should
one else-
dredge your beard and then make people throat your fucking beard, dude. That's what Austin should do. Throat that beard, boy.
When did you start growing this beard?
Probably like I don't know. I tell everybody different answers. I don't really know, but at least a decade, I guess. I don't know.
Really?
It's been a second. I haven't shaved in a long time. I had long hair down here. I just cut that a couple weeks ago. I hadn't had a haircut or shaved in a while until recently.
How do you like take care of it?
I
Like,
don't really. I just it's actually really easy. Like to grow a beard, you just don't shave. Or
but do you,
really-
like,
I don't,
do you have to
dude.
like shampoo it and everything?
oh, you still
like, or
wash
what?
it in the shower. Yeah, you still like wash it. Like maintain. Yeah,
Like it's like having a second head.
basically, yeah. That's how I treat it. At least I'm not sure if that's like what you're supposed to. But
Wow.
I just didn't shave for a while. Yeah.
Does it ever light on fire accidentally?
My mustache does. I smoke so much fucking weed. Like a lighter will hit it and it'll just fucking singe up my mustache all the time.
You're like,
Dang.
"Ooh."
I look like Charlie Chaplin or something.
Do you like get the smells of things you've eaten afterwards?
No, it's not really that gross. I mean, I twist it so it's out of my way most of the time. You have to like relearn how to eat once you have a beard because like it would get in your way if you don't like twist it and move it and out of your way.
Wow. Even pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating that cooch, riding that Chewbacca.
Now,
Riding that Chewbacca.
now you live on a bus or you just have a bus or what's the deal?
I live in a school bus.
You
I,
live in the bus.
Yeah, I remodeled a school bus into like a house basically or a condo or something.
That's
Wow. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, I hate paying.
Is it
mortgage.
here?
No, it's in St. Louis right now.
Oh, okay, nice.
I drove my Jeep down.
Okay. So like where do you like park it? Like,
Right now it's parked outside of my buddy's 3 a.m. bar.
Okay.
So I just like
Is it called 3 a.m.?
no, it's called Cusimano's. It's like
What is a 3 a.m. bar? Just one that's open till 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Do you
does-
call like bar? Like, are you like, you classify bars by when it is open until?
In this instance, because that's a unique quality. That's why,
Oh,
like most
yeah.
bars aren't open till 3 a.m. So, and it's just a fun spot. I could just like fucking park there. I could hang out there and like whatever. And then my office is pretty close to there and stuff.
Dang.
And then I have a house that just has a rental. I just don't even. I don't know. I hate bills. So
Oh, you
like
oh,
bills
so
are-
you rent out a house.
yeah. I just feel like I don't want to pay bills ever. So I just
Yeah.
like, I moved away to like little kid land in my life forever.
You like nature and stuff and like
Mhm.
parks and that type of shit?
I'll do that a lot too.
Yeah. We
I'll do
camp
that.
Yeah,
a
because
lot.
I feel like that's the whole thing with like I
can
would
move
love
around.
to do like the van thing. Like we've done like a bunch of traveling through the national parks where we do what we call ghetto van life, which is when we buy an air mattress and we rent out like a van that has
It's
nothing.
like a
in it.
U-Haul with nothing in it. in
Like
the
it's like
back.
it's just like a
Or a spreader
Amazon
van.
van.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
And like we do that or we use like a RAV4 or whatever we can like get for cheap.
People hate van lifers though, so like country
Mm-hmm. Especially out here.
folk. Yeah, well, we were in like Washington State, and country
me too.
folk
People
and like
down there,
fucking
yeah.
trucks were like trying to run us off the road.
Damn.
Like didn't like us. They're like, get out of our state.
Well, a school bus is like a tank, so it's like I mean, fucking it's
Yeah.
it's roll proof because like for kids and stuff, and then like the outside. I mean, you rub a car. I mean, you're ripping the fucking car off. I mean, so I mean, that's what I like about that shit
Better
too.
stay away from my bus.
It's like
It's a bang bus.
it's a bang bus.
Yeah.
You've been able to tour a lot because of the bus then. Like,
Well, I
that's
took
made
it on
a lot
20.
easier.
I took it on 20 states last year, I think, and then yeah. So I take it a lot. My wife's a teacher, so she's off in summer. So technically, I usually tour with the bus in summers
In the summer, yeah.
because then I just have like 3 months. So I could just like my wife could be with me. and
That's when the
stuff.
school bus is available.
Well, that I mean, I can take it whenever, really, but it's like
Yeah.
it's okay. So it's diesel fuel, so it's like crazy. It'd be like so expensive to get down here,
Yeah.
and then like, but a Jeep's like so cheap. It was like $200 to get down here. Like my Jeep Renegade's like so cheap in gas.
Yeah. I know. Well, that's gotten like so crazy. We were actually just over in Puerto Rico last weekend, and the
awesome.
gas was so cheap. I was surprised because like you'd think like an island
Yeah,
it would be expensive, but
That's
it was
how
like
Hawaii is.
$20 to fill your tank like over there.
that's how it is for me all the time. It's like $15 to $30 to fill my tank, depending on what city I'm in.
Wow.
like
Down
so-
here,
That's
it's
really
like
good, dude.
expensive. It's like $60.
Well, at Boca, okay, so Boca was $45, but
Yeah.
but I mean, but like
That's
fucking,
still pretty good.
but but everywhere else was fucking like pretty cheap. Like Mississippi was like $15. I mean, most of Mississippi. I mean, it just depends on So I can get pretty far for pretty cheap, like just in that car. That's why I got it, like just to like travel cheaper than the bus. Because at first you're in a car and you're like, man, I want a fucking bus. I could just fucking pull over, sleep in this king size fucking bed and smoke weed and stare at the fucking stars.
Yeah.
And then they're like, man, that's expensive. It's like just gas wise.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good investment because we turned a $4,000 bus into like a $100,000 bus though. So it'd be increased in value. And I'll never sell it, but I'm saying like increased in value.
Does it have a name?
My wife tries to name it, but I haven't named it yet. No.
Do you have any like crazy stories from being out on the road with like your van or traveling with comedy or?
I like funny stories. Like, dude,
Yeah.
the bus is like the comedian hustle. You guys probably notice is like this it's pretty much a hustle. You can do whatever you want with it. It's weird.
Yeah.
Like I would park it like this like one time I had this show in like the mountains in like Washington. I forgot what city, but it was like this like cabin kind of show, lodge show, whatever. And like I pulled the bus up and I'm like, hey, can I park my bus here? Like he's like, what are you looking for, a campground or something? Like he's so pissed. Like he's like,
Yeah.
are you looking for a camper or something? I'm like, no, I'm doing comedy tonight. He's like, oh yeah, park it there and you got dinner too, dude. It's like it's just funny seeing like the difference in people like off of it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if I was just a dude, he'd be like, just a random dude, he'd be like, fuck off, go die. Like
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm doing a comedy show. He's like, yeah, park it wherever, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
it's
I'm traveling. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
the school bus was the best way to like just sit outside the venue smoking weed and then like go inside talking for 30 minutes and go back out there to your bus.
Yeah.
It's like the
Yeah.
best way just to fucking avoid everybody and just like do your show. If you're like in like some antisocial mood,
Yeah.
And usually there's probably not a green room at a lot of locations, where you can like be.
They are, but they suck.
Last
Yeah.
night.
Like my Comedy Club Green was fucking
There's
suck.
people offices.
Yeah.
Wait, what did I just say? Offices? Offices.
Orifices.
Offices.
Orifices.
Offices.
A lot of people let you in their orifices.
Officer, don't get in my offices.
Yeah. No, officers always
The green
force
rooms
their
are-
way into orifices.
Green rooms are so gay, dude. It's like here's like a fruit tray of like fucking gross fruit, and then like you sit back here and they're like you can't smoke weed back here. They always tell me like, okay, then why am I back here? It's like fucking dumb.
Yeah,
It's like I can't even smoke back here. And, like,
Yeah, I
give me-
can't even
didn't-
jerk off back here to you.
That's
They probably
crazy.
let you do
Stay
that.
here. Let me jerk
In
off
the
to you.
improv, they let people smoke in the improvs here for sure.
they good?
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
Like,
Yeah, they be letting people bump K off people's gaped
Oh my
booties
God.
out there.
they'll do anything for like the headliners at the improv. Like my friend is a manager there and he said like somebody had like that they wanted an extra fridge that was like loaded with whatever and like they went out and bought a fridge and
I like
loaded
that
it
better.
and then he
I
was
like
like, "Oh, I don't need that anymore." Like and it was like, "Oh shit." Like
I already bought it.
they were like, "Well, we got an extra fridge in the green room now."
And like
so-
3 midgets for exclusive gaping.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting. I feel like sometimes though you get like weird people at comedy shows. Have you ever had anyone get like weird?
Follow you around, get offended, and then follow you home.
No, I could sell most of my jokes. Like I say a lot of fucked up shit, but I sell it well still. I think no one really gets that. Well, weed festivals, like people try to argue with me, they're always like too stupid because they're fucking high as fuck. Like
Yeah.
like I said like faggot, and some guy was trying to call me out for saying faggot, and I was just like, I don't know what you're fucking saying. Everybody's laughed at him. I don't know, it was weird. Like it's not hard to beat these people. You have a microphone,
And
Yeah,
he smokes
yeah.
weed. What a hypocrite.
You-
He is one. No, I'm just kidding.
That's so funny, dude. That's so what a hypocrite.
You've never had anyone though get like creepy or anything on you.
Well, some girl got mad one time that I was like making fun of like it was like a Mother's Day. It was like a show that landed on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Happy Mother's Day, you whores!" and like just fucking with them and shit, and calling them all whores and like and shit. And then like she came up and like tried to throw a beer at me or something.
Oh, man, what a whore.
I know. No, I was like,
Whore.
and she like did that. I was like, well, if you have to come up to the front of a stage and yell at me that you're not a whore, you're probably a whore. And like, and then everyone just kept laughing at him and stuff. It was a good show still, but
Yeah.
but it was like she was trying to fight me, but I'm like, I don't know. A lot of people try to fight me sometimes, like in the South, especially too. 'Cause I'll make fun of rappers for being gay, and then like black people get so pissed at those jokes. 'Cause I'll just like be like just talking about how all their like heroes are gay, how they always like sing and dance and talk about women's fashion and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, like all these songs, are, like
They like diamonds and bling.
because you're fucking gay. Like it's like
Hecklers trying to fight you. You've had an attempt on a Chris Brown incident. You've had a
a couple times, like in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, it happened. It's happened like 2 out of the last 3 shows I've done. Like where like one guy had a fake sign language interpreter pretending to like interpret what I'm saying for everybody, and like I thought it was funny. And like somebody tried to fight him one time in Cape Girardeau because like I guess he was mad at something I said, but like was a pussy, and my sign language interpreter is smaller than me.
Yeah.
So he tried to fight him. And then, like, the next time some guy threw a napkin at me, and I just kept quiet. I'm like, see, they're all fucking gay, dude. Like, throwing napkins, you know? It's like, just being like, I don't know, just making fun of him, calling him a faggot a bunch, and he was getting so pissed. And then he, like, came up, he tried to fight. He came up to me, and I'm like, sorry I wasn't scared of him just for being black or something. He's like, he's not scared of me for being black, fuck, you know? He had no plan B, and he's like, apologized to me. And I'm like, well, I respect that. Thanks for apologizing. And then he turns around and sees all these, like, people, like, and then he realizes he just looked retarded in front of him. And then, like, yeah, no.
Hecklers like typically never look good. Like it's better off that you just like leave and you're like, I'm out of here. I don't want to be here, and like no one cares like for you to make like a loud announcement about what you don't like.
Or they'd be the comedian, yeah, no. But the owner of that place was like a fucking sheriff, dude. So he just grabbed the guy and just threw him outside in front of him, and the show just went on. It was like it's like fucking.
It's always good when a venue like takes like hold of.
They just grabbed him by his shirt and had him out, man. He was like fucking
gaped him out in the alleyway.
Straight gaped him, yeah.
Joey and his
straight gangbanged him.
Yeah. We're getting deep in the gaping.
Name the venue. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you want. Okay.
No.
I don't care.
Yeah, and then what else, Joe? Ghosts?
Oh yeah, so you believe in ghosts, aliens? You ever have an experience?
I feel my mom was sick for like a bunch of years, and like 4 years before she passed. Like I felt like a lot of spirits around her. Like it was weird, a lot of darkness, and a lot of like ancestors. I felt like around her. I don't know if that fucking makes any sense, but and I felt like I saw.
So like
I felt it like it was like I would see like the silhouette. Like my brain would almost make it happen in the dark. Like I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
And then one time I saw like an angel. I feel like it was like a white light that like saw through me. It was kind of weird.
Dang.
Wow.
I feel like it was an angel at least. I mean, I'm not a fucking expert of like whatever strange shit happening.
I believe there's crazy stuff, but I just don't know what it is. The craziest thing I believe that I always think about is that like our lives are like already mapped out storyline type of things, and that we're just experiencing it, and like free will's an illusion, and like I'm doing this, but this was already fucking programmed in the code.
I think
this is already
both are
fucking
true.
doing it.
I think free will's
What's
true.
going
Plus
on?
path.
Am I you? Are we?
Have we been before? I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Are you just on that ride
And
right
then
now?
maybe
Right
if
now?
I'm done with this life, am I gonna live farther back in history for another life? They're like, Joe, you jerked off too much. Goddamn, we're sending you back to 1620 where you're gonna have to jerk off this fucking pilgrim.
That's some good weed.
When were the pilgrims?
Jerking off pilgrims. That sounds like a good band name.
Jerking off pilgrims.
Jerking pilgrims.
Jerking pilgrims.
Jerking pillies.
Same as it ever was, you know. Yeah. It'd be worse to be like, that'd be worse. It'd probably be worse to jerk off a pilgrim because like that fucking smells so bad. Probably. I bet a pilgrim smelled bad.
I feel like pilgrims are probably
aggressive.
uncirced.
Do what?
Uncirced.
Yeah, true.
Because they came from
Dirty
Europe.
pilgrim dicks. You know?
Like the hats they wore, it looked like their dicks.
Yeah. It would have a rim too, like that.
That's hilarious.
Fucking cheese.
That's how they got the first cheese. Actually, that was the starter of the breeding of the cheese. How was cheese even made?
I think milk probably went bad, and they're like, "Let's eat some of that." And they're like, it stinks, but it kind of tastes good in my mouth. And then like a bunch of fucking like hillbillies who figured it out are just like putting this like rotten shit in their mouth and like, it's fucking good, bro. Yeah.
Cheese is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like the creation of it, it's just being like.
How did they find all foods, dude? That's what makes me like. I don't think anyone's smart enough to just figure out. Food.
I bet they just tested shit hellas back in the day. No one knew anything. I bet it was just like, oh, it was a leaf, huh? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And so many people had to like die.
So many rashes on dicks.
They deserved it. Most of them deserved it.
How many, dude? There must have been so many people just trying to fuck animals back in the day because they look like humans. They look like
humans. What?
Like back in the day, like it's not that different than a hairy human. Like it's
what the fuck?
Fucking, you see a bear and you're like, is that a hairy human? The hole looks even softer and warmer.
The bear hole.
God.
People just make.
They're mammals.
Yeah.
They're mammals.
Oh,
Is it weirder for somebody to do bestiality on another mammal or on like a reptile or something?
Dude, they're all fucked up. I don't know.
Reptiles would be all fucking
Scaly.
Yeah, scaly. Like there's nothing smooth and soft about that.
Yeah. Who'd want to fuck a turtle's titty?
Turtles titties.
I wonder if anyone like had a fetish where they fucked beehives back in the day. They're just like, yo, once you get in there, the honeycomb, bro,
Oh,
it fucking
Swells up.
swells up.
That was the original Viagra, actually. Yeah. Honey, I'm home.
Oh shit.
That's funny. There's definitely like crazy things like that. I feel like we do get a fair amount of threesome stories because of the bed, which is funny because we also are long-term relationship folks, so we have not. But Florida is known for being a swinger state.
An old guy tried to fuck me once for
Yeah.
money.
For money, how much?
He didn't say. So we were at a bar and he was like we were talking and I was just like a young kid down here alone, like drinking at a bar. I was just talking to some old guy.
There's target market.
Then exactly. Then all of a sudden he was like, "Huh, it doesn't sound like you're making very much." Like and then he was like, "There's money to be made," and looked at me and I was like, "Oh!" I immediately knew what was going on. He's like, "Why don't like I buy you like some food and like you come stay with me, nothing weird?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm good, thanks." And then like left, went and like smoked weed in my car alone. I then came back and watched like the Dead cover band on the other side of the bar, and I saw the guy just looking. He was just looking at me, dude. And part of me wanted to be like, "Yo, I do need money. I'm gonna go to his place, beat him up, and take his money," because he was trying to give me drugs anyways. He wanted to hurt me. "I'll beat you up and take your money, you old bitch." Nah, I don't know.
Oh, bitch.
He was all right.
Yeah, what a weird life to. He's like, shut up.
He looked like Christopher Walken met the fucking guy from Saw.
He's like, why don't you just come live with me?
Yeah,
It's fine.
it was like that.
Yeah, it's like, I'll give you $20 sometimes. Just come live with me.
Yeah.
What a confident pickup line.
Dude,
Have you ever had somebody like ask you for money for anything? For your feet, maybe.
People ask me. I live in
feet
St.
are
Louis. People
alive,
ask me for money in every conversation I have. I'll be outside like smoking a cigarette. Some guy's like, "Yo, you got $2? I need to ride the bus." And I'm just like, fucking die in the street, you know. Or normally I'll say like, "No thanks," you know.
What if you just unzipped your zipper when people ask me like, time to suck it?
Yeah. I'd probably get way more head. Like honestly,
you probably would.
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah,
It probably
you're
wouldn't cost me
$2,
much.
yeah.
It probably wouldn't cost me much. Yeah.
You're married. You'd probably get head. That's what you mean.
No, I still do.
On your birthday.
On my birthday and Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Every Hanukkah.
Are you Jewish?
No, God,
All
no.
8
Okay.
nights.
I was gonna say. I
You're like,
didn't.
get out of my house.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Check.
No.
The best thing for a Jewish man is when his wife gets her period on the first day of Hanukkah. Because then that means like it's blowies for 8 days, you know?
Oh, I thought they drink blood. So the Jews don't drink blood.
The Jews don't drink.
I don't know what they do.
They don't eat pig, right?
I just like accuse them of crazy shit because they're so scared of criticism. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now it's such like a touchy thing. The Palestine, like you know what I mean. It's all anything you say now.
That's why I can't
Yeah.
believe Jewish people aren't Republican, because Republicans have this weird hard on for Israel, and Democrats are like fucking Palestine deserves to live. You know,
Yeah.
It's
like-
so backwards.
I
Everything's
know.
backwards
It makes no
nowadays.
sense,
It
yeah.
feels like things are flipping in weird ways.
no, it makes no sense. I couldn't imagine being Jewish. It's like I couldn't imagine being Jewish and being not being Republican. It doesn't make any sense. And then same thing with like
Anti-vaxxers used to be Democrats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
you're
like
right.
That was like a
Total flip.
liberal thing. Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
a.
So
my
what is
body.
going on?
Yeah, it's just like
Why can't I jerk off to porn in Florida?
that is crazy. Like you drive in a Florida that's freest state ever, and I'm sorry, some shit like that. And I'm like, dude, you guys need some more. Need some more freedom down
Oh
here.
yeah, wait. The state motto is what? The state of the free or
Yeah,
something.
some shit like that. I forgot what it is. Some shit like that. I drove in and said like the freest state or some shit.
Oh my god.
But-
Except the one who want to spank one.
Yeah, you have to have sex with humans again out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have
The
human
state of
sex.
imagination.
It's over.
It is kind of a crazy thing that like they're making people register for porn, and it's like I get that they're trying to not have kids see porn
Yeah.
or whatever, but it's also like technically you could still see like genitals if you're Googling the medical terms.
Then you have a VPN.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm in fucking, I guess, the north then. Fuck, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
kids know how to do that shit. Kids are the only ones that know how to use VPNs. So you're not stopping anybody. You're stopping like old people from jerking off. That's all you're really doing. Because like kids are gonna use a VPN.
Yeah, you're stopping.
Yeah.
You're stopping all the men in the nursing home from like juicing their last bone.
You are, yeah. You're fucking over grandpa.
And then
that
I
was
feel like
definitely
Shannon would like be like, Joe, why do we have a VPN on our computer? And I'd be like, ah.
He's been trying to sell me on we should get a VPN, and I'm
Yeah, I
like,
have.
"Why
I've
is
been
he-"
like, we need a VPN.
He's saying it'll make our algorithm hit harder.
Maybe. Who
They say
knows?
that. Do you use a VPN for your stuff? Or
I
no?
don't use it at all. I have one, but I don't really. I used to get cheap plane tickets, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
Because I saw that on TikTok, and it's true. Like, basically, if you save from like Germany or something, and you try to buy U.S. plane tickets, they're way cheaper. Yeah, so I was doing that shit.
Why are they
Interesting.
trying to
I
bring
stopped
in those
flying, though.
Nazi Germany's?
You know, like
Germans?
Nazis, it's kind of bigoted.
Yeah, sorry. Didn't mean to discriminate. That was bad of me.
Oh my god. Where are we at on time? Do you have your
Let me
thing,
look.
Joe? I want to make sure we're not running. I think we're pretty good, right?
Yeah, we're at like 45 right now.
Perfect,
I'm just gonna
perfect,
make sure the
perfect.
audio's still going.
We're gonna say the N word before we end. I
Oh
think.
my god! Oh my god!
We're gonna say it together.
That's like one of the words we have not included.
That's out of politeness, though. I feel it's out of politeness.
Episodes.
You've never said the N word? Was it the first time? Was it gonna be the first time?
Actually, somebody did, I think, and made us cut it out.
They made you cut it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna say it.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
Try and find it out.
Try and figure it out.
Check out every episode.
It might be a white man.
I think it's racist that like you say only one race could say that word. That makes it almost racist. They're like, oh no.
Actually, that's a lie. Somebody has said the N word, but it was a black. The black guys have said it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, black people have
I thought
said
the
it.
N word was reserved for the racists.
There was a racist that said it.
kinda
There was only
fucked
one racist that said it. No.
It's like only racist people should say the N word.
Oh my god.
We're taking it back.
Whenever there's like a video of like confrontations that I watch on Reddit all day because I love that shit. As soon as someone says the N word, that's a white person. Like immediately, like the video is like, that's the bad guy. No matter what was happening. Not saying that's not. I don't know why I'm bringing this up. I'm gonna stop talking.
Yeah, which N word were you talking about?
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, that's a
Oh my
fucked up
God.
word.
He's like, you're fucking Nancy Pelosi.
Only black people can say Nancy Pelosi, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now you do just your podcast, right? Do you do any other why do you have? How'd you get that name like better than the Beatles? Where did that come from?
Oh, it was just arrogant. I thought it was funny.
So that I feel like is a very like marketable name, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a good grab.
My Snapchat's better than Elvis.
Oh,
I
that's good.
just keep making accounts better than it. I just make
big
accounts
people.
like when like Kobe Bryant died, my name is like better than Kobe Bryant. That
Oh
was
my
funny.
god!
That's good.
Oh
That was
my
funny.
god!
I just keep naming myself as like better than other people. and
That's
stuff.
good marketing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Plus it's true. I'm just joking.
Are you a fan of the Beatles?
No,
Yeah.
I actually love the Beatles. Yeah.
Who
No,
are your favorite music people?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm like old, so like I just think everybody sucks now.
Yeah.
But like when I was a kid, I liked the Doors and like the Beatles and shit. I liked Nirvana a lot. I liked a lot of different shit, man. Now I'm just like old and I'm not a fan of anything. You know
What do you listen to though? Like to drive or this and that? Like
I
these
don't
days,
know.
what's your shit?
Coming through, I just put a bunch of classic rock on. I was like, sing. I know the words of, like almost every song. I feel like
Yeah.
like when I'm like playing through
You
stuff.
like
but
Creedence and stuff like that.
it's all right, yeah. And it's like I don't know, man. It's like I just feel like the illusion of music and like the rock star like doesn't make sense to me anymore. I think it did when I was a kid, and it was like magic to me.
Well,
And
it doesn't
now I'm like
exist
old.
like it did back in the day. Now
not
it's
magic.
It's a very sad scene trying to make it in music.
No, it is.
It's like
It's
very
hard.
miserable.
It's like I don't want to like Leon's probably the worst thing to be king of. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
what a bad
that guy's
name.
dead.
What a bad name. It's like we're the kings of Leon.
Yeah,
like,
and then
could
you
be-
die.
Oh, he died.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dead. The
I
lead
wish he-
singer.
I wish he would have before the
I
band
wish
started.
you would tell somebody.
I wish he would have died like 13 years before the fucking band started. But no, it's like it's such a shitty band, you know. It's like music sucks now. It's like there's no rock stars. Everybody's a pussy. Everybody's like scared of getting fired. There's like no cool shit anymore. It's just like we're still pretending like Ozzy's interesting and like all these other people. It's like, oh, he did drugs 20 years ago. Wow, let's fucking interview. What's that, Grandpa? What's it like being a rock star? You know what I mean? It's just like that's like what it feels
Yeah.
like now. It's like I just want to fuck. I don't know. I want anything crazy or original. original. I think it's in comedy now. It's not like I think the new rock stars are comedians now.
Yeah.
And I think like rock's fucking dead, which sucks, and I fucking hate it, and I fucking love music, but it's like I haven't had that feeling in a long time about somebody just being like,
Have you seen any bands like recently that you're like, oh, that's a great live band or anything like that? Like current bands?
I still do that. Yeah, I know. Mars Volta's fucking awesome.
Have
like,
you
live,
heard of
like,
King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard?
I feel like I fucking have. Is that a band from here or something?
So no, they're from
the
Australia,
name.
I think, but they're like really big for their live shows, and they
Okay.
fucking jam for like 2 hours or more all the time and stream all their shit.
Yeah.
If you like heavier rock, like I don't know, it's like classic rock meets like jam band meets, I don't know, it's wild. You'd like it though, I think.
I miss like the rock star, you know?
They're very like that. They get wild. They
Okay.
start gaping out the biddies.
Start gaping. You love
Back
this
to the
gaping.
gape.
Yeah,
Back
it's
to
a
the
recent
gape.
thing. It's a recent
It
thing.
makes it seem like he's gaping me or I'm gaping him though, and I'm like,
I'm not gonna guess which one, but
yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
I sit
I
on
feel
But I
like
know
you're-
it's
I
happening.
feel like
but
you're
I was-
guessing, and I feel like you're thinking it's him.
I'm probably probably
Look
it's
at the
both of you.
size of
I think
my
it's both of you
look
now,
at the
but-
size of my
And-
big toe.
And you
dude.
know what's the
Perfect
worst part
gape
is you're
machine.
in the sheets right now. You're in these sheets right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, in
You
the
know?
gape sheets.
And there's some poop on it. There's some poop on our sheets.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Poop, 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 poop.
There's poop.
Now, do you have anything like that you want to plug or anything that you have coming up? Are you like doing? Are you traveling a little bit more after this?
Oh yeah, yes, I guess I am. When's this come out?
This will come out
Not
next
this coming
Monday.
week, but the week after.
Yeah.
Okay. Just no. Then
No.
I had nothing to
Nothing
promote
coming
ever.
up.
I'm like, don't follow anything I do.
Don't.
This is just a one-off thing that you saw, so I appreciate it.
Oh, what
I'm never doing podcasts again. It's over. This is I peaked.
This is your last
peaked here. Yeah, we
podcast.
peaked here.
Yeah,
So
Big cum shot at the
you
end. Here.
retire. Oh yeah, and yeah, of course they have to stay tuned for the after show, which is of course when we make you get naked. I don't know. I don't know if I told you about that part of the
that
show.
goes to Patreon. So if
But
you're
that- yeah, yeah.
watching, follow their
And we s-
Patreon.
We
Follow
spank
the
your white
Patreon.
ass till it's red.
We're gonna show you the gape. We're gonna.
I think
we're
you took
gonna
that guy's
open the
money.
door.
I did. Yeah.
I think you took that guy's money.
I needed it, bro. I needed a job.
Oh my god. And we actually like one of the fun things we do is we end every episode a little bit differently than other podcasts. We end every episode with a custom lullaby that we have written for you.
Oh, okay, wow.
We have written for you. So we actually we got
watch you do this
we got
to
a little
someone.
song for you here.
I watch you guys do this to people.
Yeah, this is our thing. This is like one of the things. This is why I feel like everyone wants on. They want a theme song.
They want to be gaped out.
Yeah. I wish gaping was in the song. To be honest, we didn't plan for a gape intermission.
I feel like the threesome starting to get really deep now.
It's
It's like about to
you're
get
about
poetic.
to. Oh,
It's about
it
to get poetic.
is. This is where it starts to get intimate. Anything else that you so you're on Instagram at Better Than the Beatles. You're on YouTube as The Anthony Rogers Show.
Yeah. If you just search the Anthony Rogers Show, I'm on a bunch of fucking shit. I'm live whenever I feel like it. And sometimes I forgot. I'm supposed to go live at a certain time. I do it whenever I want. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your podcast irregular? Like you don't release it
Kind
like
of.
same
Yeah. I
time
say whatever I
every-
want.
Yeah. I know. I feel like people don't realize how hard it is to like the time that goes into like recording, editing,
That's
and then like
true.
releasing a podcast.
that's
it's
true.
like it's a lot of time.
Yeah. I like the live aspect a lot.
Yeah, well,
Like a
you've
lot.
had some cool people like Stanhope
Mm-hmm.
and
He was on. Yeah. I know. It's
yeah,
cool.
I saw like I was like whoa, like when I was like Joe Exotic's from jail. That's
that was a fucking crazy episode.
that's so great. And Carol Baskin, you had heard previously, which is hilarious too
Yeah,
to
she's
have like
hilarious.
the opposing views.
Yeah. I should interview everybody, man.
You gotta like cut. You gotta cut together the two, like
I was thinking
asking the same questions.
I was thinking about that, like how like Stern would do like best ofs and stuff. Like you do a bunch of splicing with these people and do after work and stuff.
Yeah,
I was looking at that.
That's super cool. And oh, you got that. Awesome.
Make sure you have it in there.
I have this. If not, So make sure you guys are following Anthony at Anthony Rogers on YouTube. Subscribe to that. Also follow him on Instagram at Better Than the Beatles. Follow Joey at Joe_Y_Mason_Gape. And follow me at Shannon Says Shit. And we've got
My foot is fucked.
That's a good name for Instagram.
we got a level. Yeah, it's funny. I came up with that like forever ago, and for whatever reason, Instagram hasn't picked up on the fact that it literally is a curse word. You know, because censorship on Instagram. So you know how they don't like cursing.
How do you guys write songs for people?
How do we write songs? So
It's a process.
Yeah, we pretty much like. We'll look at people's content stuff. We'll like kind of try to pick up things about them, or maybe the way they look, or their name, or whatever it may be. So
I look forward to hearing this.
yeah. So we've got here's your song. Here's your lullaby.
That's actually a great fucking song. It's great. I have to use that for the podcast. Just to like clip that out. Use that for the fucking intro of the shit. That's great.
Love it. Thank you for being on.
No, I appreciate you guys. That's awesome.
We appreciate
It's
it.
okay to love Jesus.
Thank you so much. We'll talk in with you guys next time. Make sure you're following all of us. We'll see you again. Thanks. Bye.